When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Takže nikdo tu není zatím, tak to nemá cenu nějak moc obkecávat, začnu rovnou novou hru. Teď nevím, který ty data mám si přepsat. Ne. Já si ji chci prohlídnout. Asi tuhle přepíšu do první. Ano. Normální. Přece. Zdravíme do Pardubic. Díky za návštěvu. Krásný začátek. Idylka. Zajíčci v lese. Mám jiný sluchátka a mikrofon, tak doufám, že je mě dobře slyšet, že je to v pohodě. Tak to jsem rád, že je to lepší. Jak docela mě mrzí, že ten dubbing nedali i na konzole, jako no. Ale to se dalo čekat. Tohle pan Vávra jako zmastil pěkně s tím dubbingem, to. To je pravda, že na konzole se kašle, ale hry máme dražší na konzole. Nikde to neupirátíš, neukradneš a pořád jsme na něčem byti.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
No. To je blbý. Co já teď s tím? Takhle. Sakra. Snad to není moc. Nebo jestli to nějak z toho mikrofonu tam snímá ještě, nevím. Pozdějc. Každopádně Jindra se nám vyspinkal. A jdeme na to. Snad konečně začneme. No ale jak to mám zkusit?
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Splnil jsem si ty sluchátka, je to lepší? Takže postava úvodními dvěma volbami v tomto dialogu si zvolíš výchozí vlastnosti postavy. Pokud s nimi nebudeš spokojený, nezoufej, veškeré vlastnosti můžeš dále rozvíjet bez omezení. Takže určitě se tady v té hře hodí výřečnost.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
A určitě si na začátek dáme i sílu. I když ono je to v podstatě jedno, ono se ty dovednosti zvyšují postupně všechny tím, jak to v té hře děláte.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Tak, máme jít za tátou, ale zeptáme se maminky, máme hlad samozřejmě, se vysminkali. Takže potřebujeme napapat. Hledal mě někdo?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
A tak, mami.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Jo, já už jsem to právě, jednou jsem to už dohrál a jako je to hodně dobrý, no. Ale nějaký ty herní linie tam prostě jsem minul kvůli těm rozhodnutím a tak, takže jsem si říkal, že to rozehraju hnedka znova. To teďka. Není na mě naštvaný kvůli včerejšku. No, Harryho Pottera by si taky zahrál, ale když to nemá tu češtinu, tak mám obavy, že to pro mě nemá moc smysl vůbec jako nějak hrát. A tohle je taky parádní hra, jako to fakt dobře udělaný. Jako RPGčko, jak to tam na sebe všechno funguje, navazuje, reaguje. I ten příběh není úplně nejhorší. Tak, pokec s maminkou stačil. Půjdeme se napapkat rychle, ať nemáme hladeček. Tady pobereme sýr. Ne, že bychom měli tolik hladu, ale já už teď vím, protože jsem to jednou hrál, že se nám to bude hodit prodat. Z začátku se hodí každá drobná. Akorát Jindra, než to všechno sebere. Ne, nesedej si. Jindru. Styk. Musíme to udělat takhle. Vesto je pěkně na lavici. Ta hra je tímhle známá, že má svoje muchy v tomhle ohledu, i různé ty bugy a tak. Uvidíme, jak nám to bude tohle kolo trápit, tenhle průchod. Je tu ještě něco, co by se možná rychlo vzít, jo, tady v té špačce, šup. Tady se dají pobrat věci. Berem všechno. Akorát je to takový zdlouhavý, no. Ale ono zase není kam spěchat, že? Zas tak moc. Sýr vezmi, ergot, Jindřichu. Šup, šup. Běžíme za tím tátou. Ať nečeká moc dlouho, ať na nás není naštvaný. Čau, tati. Tady mě máš.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it.
To bude moc rád,
Not
Kuneš.
quite. The chamberlain at the castle has the cross guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Splnili jsme první úkol. Jsme za tatínkem, za pantátou. Tady nám na další úkoly. Takže nejdřív se stavíme na tom hradě. To máme tady nejblíž. Na Moravě se máme podat dobře. Tak nějak podat stejně. S kým pak si promluvíme? Jaroslavem anebo s Jankem? Janku, povídej.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
No jo, no, máme toho ještě hodně do večera. Musíme pospíchat. Teď se zastavíme za Kunešem. Jsme opatrně, tady bychom ho nezakopli. Kdo to tady jde? Není to on? Je to on. Kuneš. Kam jdeš, Kuneši?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
To se dalo čekat, že se budeš cukat. A pak aspoň něco,
You know
Kuneši.
you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Víš co, Kuneši, jak chceš?
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come
Říct
back.
zase můj tatínek. Tak, poběžíme. Jdeme tady k obchodníkovi. Totiž, haha. A my mu hnedka prodáme ty věci.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Co jsme nabrali doma? To jídlo.
Good luck then.
Ale tak můžeme mu prodat i bodlák, ten máme na nic. Všechen bodlák prodáme. Chleba, všechen chleba, cibuli, všechno cibuli. Víno, hermánek. Když mi ty bylinky možná na něco mám. Takhle od začátku, ale to se tam dá natrhat kdekoliv, tohle, to není žádný problém tam. Mám takový kabátec. Aha, já jsem to pomotal, já jsem to dal. Ach jo, že to kupuju a ne, že to prodávám. To prčít. To je akorát takový jako držení zase. Moje nepozornost, jsem se nepodíval na to. Jsem říkal, to jsou nějaký divné věci, že jsem je ani neměl. Došlo mi to až u toho kabátce. Že tady něco nehraje. Kupovat nic nechcem. Protože na nákupy nemáme. A navíc tohle jsou takové věci, které se tady dají zehnat v pohodě zadarmo. Tak teď budeme prodávat. Cibuli, čočkovku, housky, 52 jablek. Oblečení si necháme zatím, dokud seženeme něco lepšího. Repu a sejra. Tak, mrkneme na ten košík a budeme smlouvat. Zkusíme z ní vymačknout co nejvíc. Z paní obchodnice. Tak, 23. Dej mi 23,5.
Since it's you.
Lowe's, drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Ty jsi mrška. Tak těch 23. Dobře.
That's a sum I can live with.
Ale není to tak úplně marný. Máme 23 hnedka tady na začátek. Tady k tomuhle potom půjdeme koupit to uhlí, ale my teď půjdeme... Měli bychom tady potkat kámoše z... A jo. Potkáme je. Čekaj tady.
Insulting our king. What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome, the one in Rome?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, The one right next to his freshly whitewashed house?
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how? Are you with us?
Jasně, že jdu. Není nic lepšího, než házet hnůj na barák. Ale je to za něco horší, když už se budu bavit, tak jak z toho něco mám. Taky.
I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Přesně tak, kucí. Potom vy mě píchnete s kůnešem. Jdeme na ty hovna. Tak jsme tady. Jaký máme plán, Matušu? Já do toho nechci moc mluvit, když se oni baví.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
No samozřejmě, já to zase odskáču. Ale dobrá. Dobrý den, paní Němcová. Paní Němcová, Šárko. Budu mu dělat problémy v hospodě.
I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Tak to klaplo. Paní Němcovou Šárkou jsme odlákali. Čistý vzduch. Můžeme na to už. No tak.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet!
Samozřejmě.
And country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Za královu čest.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory.
Naházíme hovna na barák.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh. Zbíšek dostal bobkem do hlavy.
I'll make you pay for that.
Tak, bude bitka, budeme se porvat. Tak jdem na to. Jindro. Se zdává, tak ho necháme. Tady si chce ještě jeden prát. Ještě zbíšku. Mizíme, prcháme.
Hey, Henry's coming to see us.
Už nemůžu. Musím popadnout dech. Tak, borci. Běžíme ke Kunešovi. Ty dost pomůžete vy mě, jak jste mi slíbili. Utíkej, utíkej. Musíme z Kuneše vymámit buď ty prachy, anebo ty nářadí, co nám dluží. Poběžte. To je hrozný brzdy, borci. Kuneš, tady někde to bylo. Je to tak? Ty už přiběhl? Ne, ty tady makáš, ty nejsi žádný můj kámoš. Ty už běží. Pojďme, pojďme, kluci. Kuneš je tamhle. Co pak Jindra? Čekám tady na ně, než oni se běhnou. Ještě jeden, tady seš. Šup. Matušu. Teď by mě pomůžete s tím Kunešem.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Třeba jí pomoct s tím Kunešem teda, borci.
You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Tak jdem na něj, jsme 4, teď bude dávat do držky. Kunešovi. Pojď Kuneš na férovku.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Doufám, že nás nemají s tou sekerou.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Fucking hell.
Kuneš. Pust mě.
You pay for that.
Tak, dostali jsme ho, pěkně jsme ho ubili. Kuneš, já jsem věděl, že ve 4 to půjde.
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Zabít tě nechci, jenom si vezmu to, co mi dlužíš. Tak, berem sekeru. A ještě ti umrknem tu truhlu teda. Kuneš. Máš tady pěkný bordel teda, konečně. Se nestydíš? Fuj. Kde máš tu truhlu? Ale jak tady jako nic moc nemáš, co by se dalo vzít. Takže asi docela... Ty všechno prochlastáš totiž. To je jasný. Tady nic jíst nebudu. Kuneš, kdo ví co? Bereme kladivo, bereme hřebíky. No jo, kuneš. Dluhy se musí platit. Tak, prčíme ještě jednou k tomu obchodníkovi. Opa. Obchodníci teda. Tady je obchodnice. Prodat. Zkusíme ho zase trošičku podráždit s tou cenou.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Ho, ho, ho. 4,2 aspoň dej. To by šlo, ne?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Ale tak 4, tak dobře, tak 4.
I'll go for that.
Ale i tak už máme skoro 30, to není jako vůbec špatný takhle na začátek. Je to teda prat, ale tady bychom si mohli když tak zahrát kostky, kdybychom chtěli, gamblerem, ale nebudu tady držet u kostek. Ty si můžeme když tak ukázat a zahrát někdy jindy, když budete chtít. Uhlířův pacholek.
Good health to you.
Obchodovat. Koupíme od uhlíře uhlí. To je zvláštní. Že uhlíř prodává uhlí. Pan táta říkal 10, takže vezmeme 10. Ukaž košík a zkusíme to trošičku smlouvat. Co ty na to? Trošičku slevit. Chceš 5, tak co bys řekl na 4,7.
Is this enough?
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it.
4,9, dobře.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Jsme ušetřili 1 desetník. No ale aspoň něco. Takže zástavu máme, uhlí máme. Pak se máme zastavit tady za Vaňkem ještě.
No, I don't. Have you
Vaňku.
recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Welcome, Henry. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Jasně, jdeme na to.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the
Ať
sheep.
se to naučíme co nejdřív. Tak ale pojďte, Fachmeister. Fachmeister Vaněk. Byl to tudy? To kolbíště? Kam šel Vaněk? Vaňku. Tady myslím, že se to bude odehrávat. A tím si natrháme nějaký kopřivy. Než on přijde. Tím nám aspoň rostou ty zkušenosti a dovednosti u bylinkářství. A zároveň, když bude nejhůř, tak je budeme moct prodat za nějaký ušmudlaný drobáky, ale člověk nikdy neví. Ono později potom už budeme mít peněz dost, ale ze začátku se vážně hodí všechno. Už seš tady fakt majstře, Vaňku?
So, can we get started?
Můžem. Pochopitelně.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well.
Lekce šermu.
Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Now you're getting it. Good. Once again. All right. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing.
Sekání nám jde.
Not bad. Again. Not bad. Now you're getting it. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Aha, takže to dá. Výborně, povedlo se nám to, prej. Teď ne? Jindro, jsi nějaký pomalej, než to uděláš. Už, hurá, tak výborně, máme to splněný. Základní výcvik. On nás to tady ten Vaněk moc nenaučí, to je jenom vyloženě opravdu toho začátku, než se něco naučíme. Tak, to máme splněno, na Vaňka čekat nemusíme, povídat si s ním. Na to nemáme dost času a jdeme za Blankou pro pivo. Tátovi, jinak už všechno máme. Kotky hrát nebudu. A když jdeme pro pivo, tak Blanku najdeme nejspíš v hospodě. Němec tady furt sedí. Ne, to je Richtář a Aleš. Takže jo, takže si ho manželka nakonec odvedla. Asi už bílý ten dům, mohl bych se jít podívat schválně, jestli ho mají ještě od těch hover nebo už ne. Co mě předtím nenapadlo, jo, mají ho od těch hover, haha. Je to Němec, jo? Aniž mi na to neřekne, dobře. Běžíme za Blankou pro pivo. Blanku. Blanko. Mluv se mnou, Bláňo. Sláva, už jsem se bála, že se mnou nebudeš chtít bavit, ty Blanko jedna. Samozřejmě, že ty má vybolená.
I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Nevím, co prdíme.
I need ale for
Pro
father.
pantátu, pivečko.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh,
Indro, moc nerozhazuj, prosím tě.
looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But
Jo, jasně, to nevadí.
what are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Dík za návštěvu a čau. Zase někdy, určitě. Budu pozdravovat. Musíme se domluvit na této Pardubicích.
I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite savior schnapps.
Really?
O, sejvovička. Děkuvat.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Blanko. 5 sejvovic, výborně. Sejvovice slouží k ukládání hry, tady to totiž jinak nejde. Tak, máme všechno pro pantátu, tak běžíme za ním. Už nám dochází stamina, musím popadnout dech, ale už jsme tady u našeho otce. Ahoj táto. Už pro tebe všechno mám.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Mám všechno.
Charcoal, the hilt and the ale.
Uhlí, záštitu a i pivo.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have we got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Rozkaz. Vletím. Čau, mami, pozor. Spěchám, musím vzít Tereze, hřebíky. Ale tady nejsou jenom hřebíky, vezmeme si všechno. Haha. Za ně hřebíky Tereze. Jenom mít zámek, ještě nemáme žádný paklíč na vylamování zámku. Takže to budeme muset počkat, jestli se sem ještě někdy vrátíme vůbec. Tak Terezo, tady máš ty hřebíky.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Indro, máš Blanku přece.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
A jo, pan táta to umí. S mečem.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
No, jo.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Aha, něco se děje. Posel.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Má naspěch. A sakryš. To nevypadá vůbec dobře. Z toho bude nějaká polízanice. Špatná. Utíkejte lidi, prchejte.
Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of it. He owes me.
Do vesnice už nechoď, tam už jsem všechno vzal. Do vesnice, do světnice. Nestůj a utíkej.
Come on, we're close!
Move it, people!
Come on!
Come
Come
on!
on!
Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
Pan Tata je ale dobrý bojovník teda. Ten už určitě někde bojoval. Fantomas. Jo, Indro, už zdrhej.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Berg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Tak, budeme pelášit, co nám bude stamina stačit. Nový quest, utíkej. Tož utíkám. Je to cesta. Nesmím hlavně zakopnout, nebo si zlomím nohu nebo něco. A už jsem unavený, už nemám staminu, rychle, zatím mě nikdo nehoní. Což je v pohodě. Docela. Pozor, tady už se něco děje někde. Hele. Necháte ju prasáci? Dej mě! Utíkej, Jindro, utíkej! Ale ne tam. Nasadí na koně a jeď. Jedem. Jsem zraněný trošku, ale není to tak hrozný. Už se mi i stalo, že mě zabili, že jsem se na toho koně vůbec nedostal. Totiž. Teď jim ještě budu muset ujet. Na co mi to povede? Na poprvé. To načítání ovšem je teda někdy paráda. Rychle se zorientoval, kde jsme. Krvácím jako, tak to je špatný. Koňovi nesmí dojít a stamina a oni po mně střílí ještě. Jeď koníčku, prosím, prosím. Utíkej, ne, nechci víc krvácet. Jo, doleva. Jdeme to tady s kratkou. Utíkejte, utíkejte, babičky, oni vás zabijou jinak. Ajaj. Já jsem špatně zahnul. Musím se ty vrátit na tu cestu někde. Tady je. Akorát už hodně krvácím a to je špatný teda. To mi asi trčí šíp z ramene, tady to napravo. Mám hlad. Vydrž, Jindro. Vydrž. Neutíkej po cestě, blázne, uteč do lesa. Přece. Schovat se. Proč se všichni běháte po té cestě? Proč se jdete schovat do lesa? Já běžím po cestě, protože musím, mám za úkol na Tamberg. Ale vy ne. Brod byl rychle jako můj kůň. Chvilku. Hodně dobrý vědět. To by mohlo stačit, ne ale, pánové, jo, jsem tady. Zvládnul jsem to na první dobrou. Dostat se na Tamberg. A tady to pomalu ukončím už dneska. Protože jsem celkem unavený, ráno mám jít do práce. Tak ať se vyspím. Nechám to ještě tak nějak dojet. Haha. Hunduskinek. Budou nějací Maďaři. Z Uher. Kumání. Tak, Jindra se zachránil. Půjde tady stopnout teďka. Nepůjde.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Musím počkat, až se to bude dát stopnout a uložit. Zatím to nejde.
This is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Mluvící s Bořkem. Takže pro dnešek to tady utložíme a s Bořkem si promluvíme až příště a najíme se a odpočineme. Až v tom dalším díle. Takže pro dnešek díky, mějte se a zase někdy třeba Veric.